The Sandoval law firm provides legal services for families dealing with divorce, child custody, and more. If it's important to you, it's important to them. Raul Sandoval Jr. is a board-certified family law attorney, and he's here to talk with us about child support. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing well, and this is vital information for so many families here across Texas. So, Raul, can I ask you, how do we calculate child support obligations? And when you're doing that, what else should you keep in mind?
Sure. So in the simplest sense, you calculate child support by, if you have one child, it's 20% of net monthly income of the person who's going to pay child support, which is, the term for that is obligor. So we'll use obligor. Obligee is the person who's receiving child support. So in the simplest sense, it's 20% of net monthly income. Then for each additional child, it's 5%. So if you have 2 children, 25% of net monthly income, 3 children, 30% of net monthly income, and so on. Now, there's also considerations for if that parent has other children outside of that custody arrangement or marriage. And so there are different ways to, percentages to apply to that net monthly income. But overall, you start with a person's gross annual income, and you work it from there as far as what the gross monthly income, and then you apply federal deductions. And there may be some mandatory deductions. So for instance, some teachers have mandatory retirement that needs to be deducted from that calculation. And so that's your simplest sense. But then there's some complex issues that may come up. Well, I receive bonuses, but that's not guaranteed. I work overtime, and that's not guaranteed, and I don't want to overpay. And it's not one of those things where you don't want to support your children at times.
Sure.
Sometimes it's a situation where the children are presumably, hopefully, going to be in that parent's home quite a bit of the time, and they need to be able to support the children on their end. So it can be complex. It's not always as simple as 20% of net monthly income and we're done. There's also considerations for health and dental insurance for the children. That's part of the child support calculation. So it's very important for somebody to speak with an attorney as far as what those options are, whether they're going to be paying support or receiving support.
Man, and you can learn so much from just sitting and listening to you this morning. Raul, we really appreciate it. Thank you.
Absolutely.
The Sandoval Family Law is based in Austin and serves clients throughout Central Texas. Call 512-580-2449 or go to sandovalfamilylaw.com for more details.